Hello, World Civ 106. Welcome to week 11. And this is our last week until the final, the next week. So it happened just like that, very fast. And so there's several things I want to remind you all again right now. One, if you're turning in late work, this is the week that you really need to do it. I do not have time next week to make up, to correct a lot of late work. So you don't need permission right now from me, but as of next week, you're going to have to, because after that, it's not going to be this kind of open allowance that I've made due to the whole complications of this coronavirus era stuff, okay? So get it in, but every one of my classes, I don't know why I've had to remind all of you, and this is the one thing that I really just, everyone, a paper needs to have dates for time periods, and it needs to have a works cited, as I've discussed, like in 70% of my announcements, and I have the examples. Don't even ask me anymore if this seems new to you. I don't know what to say. Go back to my announcements and look. This needs to happen, okay? This was very clear from the day one. So please, I know some of you are rushed, you're under pressure, but there needs to be a works cited, and I'm still having, that's the only set of issues I want to say on that, okay? If you need help or you have confusion about something though, like, get a hold of me. I am around more. I'm going to get to you as soon as possible. Remember, write to me through Canvas or text me or call me. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me. And make sure that an email that you might send could get lost in all of my vast email and other avenues. Okay, so that's all I want to say on that. I'm glad that we get to cover this week, the culture on the continent in which we are living. But I did not get to do a very good analysis of the indigenous culture here in the north. There are many cultures that I had to skip over. And being that I spent a lot of time in certain countries last year, to have not been able to cover those histories really upsets me, because I spent a lot of time on various countries in Southeast Asia, for example, that I just didn't really get to cover. But this is the problem. We don't get to do this class region by region. It's super, I mean, you all know what I mean. You see how much we covered in this semester. And I think you did all a wonderful job. And I'm hoping that what this really does for you all is get you inspired to want to learn more about the entire world you're living in. And I'll talk more about that next week. So right now, the important part is to catch up with all of your work and to be ready for next week. The final is not something you need to worry about too much. I'll be honest with you. The thing you need to worry about is having all of your work caught up and turned in. Okay? And that's what I want you to really focus on. So, again, if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great week, or a week as good as it can be. I hope you're all hanging in there with everything still. All right.